There's one thing from Atomic Habits that makes this 30-day challenge seem possible, and it's not what you may think it is. You are unfamiliar with James Clear. James Clear is an author who wrote a book titled Atomic Habits. Now, in that book, he argues that anything done small, consistently, small, consistent actions compound into remarkable long-term results. And his core philosophy is improving on something 1%, just 1% every day leads to a dramatic transformation. And that is one, habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Tiny behaviors repeated consistently can multiply into major outcomes. We often overestimate what we can do in a short burst of time, and we underestimate what we can do in a long, extended amount of time, if it's done steadily and in incremental steps. The next thing is to focus on systems versus goals. And you say, why not? Or what's the rationale behind that? And here it goes. Goals set directions, but systems create progress. Clear encourages designing environments and routines that make good habits easy and bad habits difficult. There is a saying, and that is, how do you get rid of a bad habit? And that is, develop a good habit, because only a habit can cancel another habit. Clear breaks habit formation into 4 actionable laws. Actionable law number 1 is make it obvious. Actionable law number 2 is make it attractive. Law number 3, make it easy. And the last one, number 4, is make it satisfying. Now, these laws help you build good habits and break bad ones by adjusting cues, cravings, responses, and rewards. The 2-minute rule is introduced into chapter 13, and it's one of the most practical tools in the book. And here's what it says. When you start a new habit, it should take you less than 2 minutes to do. And that means that this is why it works. It eliminates procrastination by lowering the barrier to starting. It transforms overwhelming habits into simple entry points. And it also builds consistency. I want to read a novel. And in order to read that novel, I believe if I started, the intention is to read the novel in one day. And that's overestimating what I could do in that short amount of time. Now, if I read a page a day, and then eventually work my way up to 2 pages per night, then, before I go to sleep, then consistently doing that every night, I will eventually read that novel. It may have been an extended period of time, but eventually it would have been accomplished because I used the incremental process. So I hope that helped you. And if you have not read the book, go look it up.